Hi guys, I'm here and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing my March and April manga reading log. So I didn't post a video for March because I didn't actually read too many volumes in March. I started late while reading, so I just wanted to put them all together in one video so that way we wouldn't just have a super short video for March and then a longer video for April. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get into it now. This is just my little journal that I have with all of my reads. Alright, and then just starting in order of what I read during the month of March. So I first read Shino Can't Say Her Name. This is a one-shot manga by Shizo Shimi. So we know him, we love all his works. This was a pretty good read for it being a one-shot. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was very easy to read. Definitely a little bit easier to digest than some of his other works, I would say, personally. So yeah, I was really thankful for that, but definitely something that you could pick up pretty easily and give it a good read. But yeah, this was something I didn't start reading until like middle of March is when I started reading manga for the month. So this was my first read of the month. It was definitely a good first read. And then moving on, we just have volumes 7 through 12 of Blue Period. So I love Blue Period. It is definitely one of my favorite series so far, like that I own. Definitely would recommend that you give it a chance if you haven't already, or if you haven't watched the anime. I also thoroughly enjoyed the anime adaptation, so this is one of those mangas where I actually enjoyed the anime adaptation, which is kind of rare sometimes, but yeah. Also, just look at him. He's kind of psycho, but hear me out. Anyways, I gave these 6 volumes a 9 out of 10 as a rating. I just love Blue Period. There's nothing wrong with anything, but yeah, I just would recommend that you give it a chance if you have not already. Also, this is my favorite cover for Blue Period. It's volume 10. They're literally just so cute on top of it, and I love all of the backs of each volume of manga where they have its own little like colored panel. It's super cool. Definitely a great vibe that I get from it. And yeah, there's like so much to like love about Blue Period and nothing to like hate about it. That's all I can really say. And for my next reads during the month of March, I read A White Rose in Bloom, volumes 1 and 2. So this is by the same mangaka as Dokyose, or otherwise known as Classmates in English. I gave this an 8 out of 10. This is definitely pretty slow pace, so if you're looking for something that's super like right to the point, this is not going to be the manga for you. However, I really did enjoy it. Very much looking forward to reading volume 3 as soon as it comes out in English. And I don't know, I love this mangaka's art as always too. And probably my favorite thing that I've read thus far during March and April, it's got to be Run on Your New Legs volumes 1, 2, and 3. So I actually gave this a 10 out of 10 on my rating scale, which was probably pretty insane because I've only read 3 volumes. There's only 3 volumes out in English. Actually, I lied. Volume 4 literally just shipped like this morning. But yeah, I love this so much, and I feel like I really shouldn't tell you anything other than the fact that I truly do love this manga, and that's how much I love enough to give it a 10 out of 10 without it like even being close to completed. So you can kind of take a look at the snippet on the backs of these, but I love the art, I love the story, and I love where it's going. I highly recommend that you go and check this out because I don't know, there's something about this. It is so good, and just look how cute the cover of volume 2 is. He is adorable. But yeah, I'm so excited for more volumes to be released in English because I have very high hopes for this story. For my last reads of the month of March, I read Spy Family volumes 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this was probably the only thing I actually did not enjoy reading these past 2 months, surprisingly enough. So I had read volumes 1 through 3. I want to say like last summer when I first bought the volumes during the Books A Million sale, and I really enjoyed it. But the anime came out and I watched the anime, and reading the manga was just so boring after that. It was so hard for me to get through these last 2 volumes, especially 7 and 8. It was just so tough for me to get through it, so I'm probably going to drop this. I'm just going to continue reading it on the Viz app, maybe watch the anime. I don't know if I'll even read it, to be honest, but I'll probably keep watching the anime because I like the story and whatnot. Just trying to read this month was so hard, and I feel so bad saying that because I love Spy Family. And so I rated Spy Family a 7 out of 10. And now just moving on from my March reads onto my April reads. If you guys want to see my journaling, let me know. I'd love to do a video on it. As for my first reads of the month of April, so I read Given volumes 5, 6, and 7. And if you're wondering, I bought the special edition covers, so that's why volume 7 looks a little bit different. It's actually from, like, for the Japanese volumes, but because of Viz's Sublime imprint, it's printed a little bit shorter than the standard, like, Shonen Jump volumes, so it actually fits the Japanese covers, which I'm so thankful for because these covers were, like, I want to say they were like $50 after importing them, so I'm glad they fit. And Viz, I want to have a conversation about the Sublime Spines. Please, my email is in the description box. Can we please have that conversation soon? Anyways, I heard this is ending soon, and I don't see it ending very well in the next volumes, but I guess I'll just have to see. Like I said, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I also kind of don't want it to end. I want it to be a little bit longer, but I digress. And so my next reads were The King's Beast volumes 1, 2, and 3. So like I've been mentioning in my previous videos, like my manga hauls, this was recommended to me by a mutual of mine, and I've been enjoying it so far. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. The art is literally stunning, and look at the sun hitting like my room at the perfect angle right now because that cover is just, like, so beautiful. All of the art is so beautiful. I love the time setting that it's like set in, which is like a historical setting. So all of their outfits are pretty, and like I literally just said in my last video, all of the characters are pretty too. But yeah, I'm super stoked to have found these first 3 volumes used, and I'm trying to hopefully find the rest of the volumes used as well, because that would be like amazing if I could get the entire series used. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I also do really want to pick up this manga because also Dawn of the Arcana, which is like on the back. So I really want to start that because I heard it's set in the same like universe. And next up, I just have a GL one-shot called I Love You So Much, I Hate You. I gave this an 8 out of 10. It was a pretty good short read. It was definitely interesting to read, and I would love to hear some more GL suggestions. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them down below in my comment section because I need to buy more GLs. I enjoyed this, so if you have anything similar to recommend that's short and sweet just like this, let me know, please. I'm begging. And my next read for the month of April is going to be volumes 1 through 5 of I Cannot Reach You. So this is a BL manga printed by Yen Press, and I just want to say the spines for this are literally so cute. So if they were to line up perfectly, they'd be 2 halves making 1 whole, which would be the heart. I don't know if that was done on purpose or if it's just like a coincidence that happened, but it is literally the cutest thing ever. This story is definitely a little bit slower paced, which is nice when you're reading a BL, because I know sometimes you'll like hop into reading a BL and it'll be way too much happening within like the first chapter. This is definitely at a slower pace, and I'm very glad about that, and I can't wait to see how they are written as they continue to grow up. And yeah, couldn't recommend this enough. Super cute read. And I also did a journal page that I'll go ahead and show you guys as well. I started like doing like a manga journal, and I want to do it more, but I haven't been reading as much as I want. But yeah, this is just a little sneak peek at my journal. I've only done 2 pages, so I did a little Given page because I also read Given this month. But my handwriting is so bad because I haven't written anything on paper in so long, but because I'm always typing. And then I just have this that I just started for I Cannot Reach You. I still need to do writing into this one, but this one I kind of went crazy with this one. Also probably put too many stickers, but I'm not mad. I literally love how it looks so far. And so for my next reads, this was something I kind of mentioned in my last video with my haul. So I picked up volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Whisper Me a Love Song, which is another JL manga. This is printed by Kodansha. I picked this up last month, or I guess technically like this month. Anyways, I picked this up in April and I read all of it already. It was a very good read. It was very short and sweet, and I really liked where it's going, so I'm hoping that I can find the rest of the volumes used, because like I mentioned in my last video, I actually found these volumes used for like half off, and I would love to get the rest of this series for half off as well, because that'd be great for my wallet. But yeah, I gave this an 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and I want to find the next volumes so badly used already. And if not, I'll probably just cave and buy them new, because I want to read the rest of the series like literally right now. Alright, and then so this was a series that I bought during the Right Stuff holiday sale, I believe. I read the preview on the Kodansha website, and I wasn't really expecting too much for it. I knew that it was gonna be pretty cute because it's by the same mangaka as A Condition Called Love, but I read volumes 1 through 6 of Wake Up Sleeping Beauty, and I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 because it had literally the most, like, the biggest plot twist ever. I was not imagining that plot twist ever. There was like no point in any time of me reading this where I could have like guessed what would happen after, because I was in that much shock and I had no idea what would come next. Also, the art is literally beautiful. Like, look at all these covers. I'm just gonna show you all of them as I'm talking, but these covers are so beautiful. Okay, especially when we hit volume 4, that's when everything started to like make more sense, and but also at the same time continue to be confusing, because the plot twist was something, like I'm saying, I never would have expected anything to ever happen in this manga. Anything that happened, I had no idea that would ever happen. I wish I could say I was smart enough to understand that's where it was going, but I really did not. I had no idea that anything was gonna happen like this. And just look at this cover. Look at this cover. It is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. Highly recommend that you pick up this series, especially if you are currently reading A Condition Called Love, because I know that just got licensed in English, and I'm going to go ahead and try and pick up a few volumes of that and start reading it as well. But I want this to get more recognition, because I had no idea this series even existed in English, and I'm so glad that I bought it during the Right Stuff sale. And for my last reads of the month of April, I read Die volumes 1 through 3. So this is the complete series. So this actually has an anime adaptation. It's a 12 episode anime adaptation, I believe. And I picked this up because I saw it on eBay for like $20 for all 3 volumes. I think it was something like that a few months ago, and I picked it up because I was like, oh, I just finished watching the anime. Let me read the manga, because that's something that I love to do. Like comparing and contrasting after I've already watched the anime. And all I really have to say is that I think the 12 episode anime did this series a lot more justice than the manga did, because the manga is only 3 volumes, so it's pretty short, kind of hard to get everything through it. So I felt like the anime actually went more in depth than the manga did for once. The art's cute, the story's pretty cool, but yeah, I would just recommend watching the anime adaptation over reading this, in my own opinion. If you enjoyed the manga, let me know in the comments below if you've ever read it, but yeah, for me, wasn't it. Alright, and then I really just gave it an 8.5 out of 10, but that's all that I really have for you guys today. We're just going to go ahead and take a look at my spreadsheet. So this is how I kind of keep track of everything. On this spreadsheet, I have multiple sheets on it. So this is my reading one, where it tells me like how much I've read. So I read roughly about 34.5% of my collection. This number may be a bit skewed because I haven't updated my spreadsheet yet for all of the manga that I've bought recently, so not all of that manga is accounted for quite yet, but I will update my spreadsheet. If you'd like to see a video about that, let me know. I'd be happy to do it, because if you know me in real life, you've probably seen me in class literally editing a spreadsheet instead of doing classwork, and that's probably a problem, because I don't know what normal person just like decides to start making spreadsheets for fun besides me. I don't know why I do that to myself, but that's also kind of all that I have for you guys today. Just going over my spreadsheet right now. And if you have any suggestions for manga that I should keep my eye out for, or a manga I should just go and outright buy without looking for a used copy, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!